DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Most important piece of advice I can give to all the hustlers, the go-getters, the people out there who have big goals, ambitions, and you're trying to reach them right now. The best piece of advice I can give you is going to save you your most important resource, which is your time, along with your effort, attention, energy, and your money. Is that I just need to try harder is the worst idea you could possibly come up with. I was about to call it a strategy, but it's not actually a strategy. Many people think that's a strategy. It's not a strategy. It's the worst possible idea you can have for solving your problem. Trying harder is usually not your problem. Now, in the Western world, especially in the United States of America, America is built on this whole foundation of you put forth the effort, you try hard, you work hard, you believe in yourself, you can become a success. And I'm not saying that idea is necessarily wrong, because if you look around at people who try hard, work hard, believe in themselves, go to work every day, they'll do all the quote-unquote right things. Do you find these elements in successful people? Yes, you do. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't do these things. Okay, so be clear. I'm not saying don't do them. What I'm saying is these are not a formula in themselves. In itself, that is not a formula for success. Working hard is an element of success. It is not a formula for success. Does everybody understand the difference between those two phrases? When you are successful, is working hard part of it? Yes. Is working hard alone enough to make you successful? No. Everybody got it. When you are doing your work, anybody listening to this right now, and I know who my audience is, y'all are people who work hard, you believe in yourself, you're doing stuff that, at least as far as to the best of your knowledge, is the right thing to do, or are the right things to do. You're executing on what you know about. You want to get better. You have a desire to improve and to achieve at a higher level. Yet, despite all of your best efforts and your maximum efforts that you've been giving up to this point, you are not getting what you want, nor, if you look at where you're at right now, this is where you got to be honest with yourself. If you keep doing what you're doing up to right now, you keep doing what you're doing, you keep executing the way you are, over the next 5 years, the next 1 year, the next 10 years, you're not going to get to where you want to be if you keep doing things the way that you're doing. You look at how much money you made, how many customers you had, how many clients you served 3 years ago, then 2 years ago, then last year, and then this year. If you keep going on this current trajectory, 10 years from now, will you be exactly where you want to be? I can't answer that question. You can answer it though. And if you don't know where you want to be 10 years from now, then you can't really answer the question. You got to actually have a goal here. So assuming that you have a goal, it's my ideal people, they have an idea where they want to be. If your current path is not taking you there, let me tell you what you should not do. Do not tell yourself, okay, let me just work harder at this and that'll solve the problem. You know and I know that ain't your problem and it's not going to solve your situation. So stop telling yourself that. Let me just work harder. Let me just put in more effort. Let me just put in more time. You know that's not it. You know it and I know it. So stop that. What you need, instead of telling yourself to work harder, what you do need to continue to work hard, but what you need to work hard on needs to change. Don't just keep working hard at what you already know, because look at your situation. What you already know got you to where you're at right now. What you already know got you to the level X that you're at now, but you want to get to a level 10X. So to get to level 10X, let me ask you a question. Do you have the capacity to work 10 times harder than you are right now? Most of you are working somewhere between 80 and 100% of your capacity for effort, which means what's 80 times 10 is 800. It's impossible to work 800%. 100% is the maximum, right? So if you're only giving 80% of your effort right now, that means you can improve by 20%. 20% more effort, let's just say that gets you 20% more results. All right, is that going to get you to where you want to go? You want to get to 5X. You're at 1X. 20% more means 1.2X. That's not 5X. You still got a nice ways to go in order to get there, which means this formula of more effort, try harder, work harder, That is not your formula for success. Does everybody understand what I'm saying here? I'm trying to break this down analytically. I hope I'm not going over anybody's head. I want y'all to understand this, because work harder, believe in yourself more. These are all things that result from motivation, hype up. Listen to people who get you motivated and excited. And listen, some of the stuff that I say will get you motivated and excited. But I want you to understand that there's nothing wrong with being motivated and excited, but understand that that's not the formula for being a successful person. You need more than that. So even the people who tell you being motivated and excited is a part of their success, there are people who will tell you that, and they're not lying. They're telling the truth. The thing is more than that goes into their success. They might tell you about that part, but they might not. I'm here to let you know, I don't care who the person is, name somebody. Their success is more than just being motivated and excited every day. Even if they are motivated and excited every day, that ain't the main reason why they're successful. There's a strategy, there's a system, there's a formula behind their success. If they have sustained, continued, duplicatable success, there's a formula behind it. Nobody just does it just off of hype and energy alone. Unless they're working for somebody who they got the system and strategy, and the person who's doing it don't even know. But in business, there's a strategy, there's a system behind success. It doesn't just happen randomly, folks. So what you need, if you're already giving as much effort as you possibly can, you're somewhere between 80 and 100% of effort, keep giving effort. But what you need to do is apply that effort to a strategy. A strategy is simply a plan of action, which you should not come up with on your own, because if you could come up with it on your own, you would already have it. So don't think that you can come up with this plan of action, because again, you would already have done it if you knew what the strategy was to create the success that you wanted. You ain't got it, which means you don't have the information to create the strategy. Everybody following what I'm saying here? That's number one. And number two, you need a system. What is the system? The system is the mechanism that operates the strategy, which means once you have a plan of action, you need a system which produces the result of the strategy over and over and over again without you having to think about it and without you having to do a whole lot of hard work yourself. Your system should be working harder than you. Your system should be working harder than you. Your system should be working harder than you. If you are the hardest working thing happening in your business, that means you don't have a system, or you have a faulty system that simply needs to be replaced with something better. Everybody following what I'm saying here? So let me tell you what to do in order to solve these problems. Number one, text me to get my daily motivation straight to your phone every day. My number is 305-384-6894. Number two, get your ticket to my next event, and it's called Work on Your Game Live. There we're going to go over what I just told you: mindset, strategies, systems, and execution, so that you can perform at a higher level in your business without working harder. You can do it consistently, which means you know it's going to happen, and as a result, you're going to make more money in your business. So if I'm speaking your language here, I know I'm speaking your language. Since I'm speaking your language, I shouldn't say if. Go to workonyourgame.live. The link is down below in the description. My text number is down below as well. Click that link, get your ticket to my event. Be here in Miami February 3rd and 4th, so that we can put these things in place so you can stop thinking that you need to work harder in order to become successful. That is not going to solve your problem. And if you keep telling yourself that, you're going to keep having the same problem over and over again. I don't want you to have the same problem over and over. That's why I'm not just pointing it out, I'm also telling you how to fix it. But I'm also telling you, you are not the person who should try to fix this problem. Think about all the high-level people you know or know of, even if you don't know them. I guarantee you that when they have problems that they have done everything they can do, they go and get outside help to solve their problems. They invest in themselves. That's why they solve problems quickly, and they get over stuff fast, because they get out other people to help them solve their problems. They don't try to do everything by themselves. Biggest challenge that many people have, some of you who are listening to this right now, is that when you have challenges, your first result is, let me see if I can figure this out on my own. Problem is, you're not good at everything. So why would you assign yourself to solve every problem when you ain't good at solving every problem? I mean, you already know this, don't you? So as long as you keep assigning yourself to problems that you are not good at solving, you're going to keep having the same problems, because you're not qualified to solve the problems. When I got a problem with my car, I don't get under the hood and get all greasy and try to solve it myself. I take it to the dealership and let them fix it. I got a problem with my food, I don't go to a farm and start growing my own vegetables. I call a food place and let them solve the problem. there's a problem with if I got an issue with my suit, I need my suit cleaned, or is not fitting the right way, I take it to a tailor or to a cleaners and let them fix the problem. And I give them money to solve my problem, which solves the problem a lot faster and a lot better than I would solve it if I had to do it by myself. So all of you do this already in your own lives. Yet, when it comes to your business challenges, you don't look at it the same way. So I'm trying to change your frame and the way that you think about this stuff so that we can actually get you to the level of success that you want and deserve to be at if you would just apply the right formulas to it. Problem with a lot of people is you're applying inaccurate formulas. One of the most inaccurate formulas that we have all been taught, all of us have been taught this, it's just some of us learned to unlearn it and some of us have not yet unlearned it, is that hard work is the key to your success. It is not the key to your success. It is an element of your success. It is not the key to your success. As soon as you understand that, you will start making different decisions, and that's when things will start working for you. All that said, text me, I gave you the number, workonyourgame.live, get your ticket to my next event, come to my event. Guaranteed you're going to get these things. You're going to walk away with a plan of action and a system for actually executing that plan so that you get real results in your life. Work on your game. Dre, all